This one is called The Tale. It is less than a page long. There was a shepherd once who went out to the hill to look after his sheep. It was misty and cold, and he had much trouble to find them. At last he had them all but one, and after much searching, he found that one too in a peat hag, half drowned. So he took off his plaid and bent down and took hold of the sheep's tail, and he pulled. The sheep was heavy with water, and he could not lift her, so he took off his coat, and he pulled. But it was too much for him, so he spit on his hands and took a good hold of the tail, and he pulled, and the tail broke. And if it had not been for that, this tail would have been a great deal longer. What? I feel like the tail breaking is what made it into a story at all. Because if something extraordinary didn't happen, then it would have just been a story about a guy looking after his sheep. And nothing extraordinary would have happened, and it wouldn't have even been a story. So I feel like if it wasn't for that, this tale would have been a great deal shorter, would be the better way to end that. Anyway, that's the last story in the book. There is a little picture after here. It says, man or woman, boy or girl that reads what follows 3 times shall fall asleep in 100 years. And it's got a little cartoon-ish thing going on there. And what's after that is just the references and like notes and things. Basically the sources. He talks about like where he found these stories, and mostly talks about like other people who have done the same as him in like compiling fairy tales. So that's the end of the book. And that's pretty good. I enjoyed the fairy tales. Hi there. Thanks for joining our book club. If you'd like to join the conversation, I would love it if you would leave us a comment. And if you'd like to see more, check out the playlist.